Hello, hello. It is time to learn how to spell some words. So this week our patterns don't really, I don't know, as I was looking at our words, I didn't see too many words that actually followed a pattern. We do have our vowel, consonant, E pattern we've been working on. That's a really big category. There's not many words in it this week, but it's really wide. We also have our ST category this week. And then we have some other words that don't really fit. We have our other category this week. That category may not be long enough, so I might have to flip the paper or something. Okay, so when we're looking at our vowel, consonant, E group this week, still, once again, I'm still going to be using different colors for vowels and consonants just because to me it really helps us see what's going on in the word. So our first word is trade. Trade. Do you guys hear the t, r, aid? Okay, so we have T, R, and then A. You can write it down an actual A. We said it's the vowel, consonant, E pattern, so we have our vowel, then our consonant, and then we have an E at the end. And that makes this a long A rather than a short A, so we get the A sound in it. Trade. And obviously you guys can tell that actually when you say trade, the E is silent. You couldn't hear the eh at the end, or the E, or the eh. It's a silent E. But if you don't have it on there, then that is just the word trad. So we need to have the trade. We have the A, consonant, E pattern. All right, next word is hope. We have H, 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 ho, o. Do you hear it? It's a long O. Hope. P, p. It's a P. But what's that word? That's actually hop. Hop like a bunny. So we need our silent E. We need our vowel, consonant, E pattern. The next word is stone. Actually, that one follows our other pattern too. Well, you know what? We'll do that one last. We'll do broke. Broke. Brr, brr, brr. Do you hear two sounds there? Brr, brr, brr. We have a B, R, bro, O. Long O. And we know it's a long O because it says its name, broke. K, k. Well, C doesn't look right. K looks better. Broke. But to get that O sound, we need to have our silent E, our O consonant E. We also have whole. Now, not whole as in hole in your jeans, whole as in the entire thing of something, like a whole pizza. Whole. So there's actually a silent W at the beginning. So I want you to make this W really big, whole, and thick. So we can try to remember that this W is there at the beginning. So whole. The rest of it is going to be an H like it kind of sounds like. Oh. Hey, that one, because of the WH, I don't remember if you guys remember talking about this. Together, the W and the H soften, so we're not going to have the whole, sound. It changes the sound of the O just a little bit. O, whole, L. But we need to have the silent E at the end. Whole. Okay, and we're going back to the word stone because stone also fits on the ST list. So we have st, S-T, sto, O, long O, n, N. But this is under vowel, consonant, E patterns, so we need to have an E. Stone. Because that's stone. That's stone. And that one also belongs all the way up here. Okay, on our ST list, we have the word start. Start. St. ST. R, R, R. Okay, well, yes, you hear the r in there just a little bit, but we have to have an A before it. A. Star. Doesn't that look familiar? It's the word star. And now we just need a T at the end of it. Start. So we just add a T. Start. Also on the list is the word strong. Strong. Str. Str. Do you hear the R? We go straight into it. Str. What letter do you think that is? It's an O. Strong. It's a short O, but it's an O. Strong. Strong. Ng. Do you hear the ng? We have an N. G. Strong. Interesting, with such a big word, there's 6 letters. There's only 1 vowel. And then the last word that we're putting on this list is story. St. Or. So we're going to spell that like do or else. O. R. So STOR. Store or. Ooh, ah. Oh, story. I'm sorry. Story. So, story. A Y. It kind of sounded like an E, but with the word story, if we had an E on the end, what word would that be instead? That would be the word store, like grocery store. That's not what we're looking for. So, story. We need a Y. Okay, now we're going to our list of, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the words on our list. Don't really follow these patterns this week. So that's a little interesting. But some of them are shorter words. We have the word city. City. Okay, if we're spelling sit, like sit in a chair, it starts with an S. But what are some other consonants that have a S sound sometimes? It's actually a C. So a C can make so many different sounds, can't it? It can make a K and it can make a S too. S. That is a short I. It's not an I. Sigh. It's sit. Sit. T. City. City. E. It sounds like an E, but it's not going to be a long E. That would be cite, like cite your evidence. We need city with a Y. City. Next word is earth. So we have Okay. This one's going to be tricky because we might want to skip over a vowel, but this one has a vowel combo at the beginning, E and A. It's almost like we actually are spelling the word ear. So E-A-R together is when we're talking about earth. So that is unique. I'm going to underline that. So when we're spelling earth, we need to spell ear first. Because you need to listen to the earth. And then at the end, earth. That's a TH. Earth. Next word is follow. Follow. We have F, F, L, L. We actually have a double L in this point. Follow. O. And then a W at the end. Follow. And actually, that's the word low at the end of it. F-O-L, low. Follow. We have sign. S-sa-a-a. But this one's different than the city up here. This is sign. This is sa-a-ein. Okay. This is tricky because this combination is actually a G and an N. Sign. You would never think that there's a G in there, would you? Not very easily unless you know it's supposed to be spelled like that. So this might be a word that you're going to just need to practice over and over and over again until you learn it. Sign. Then we have tiny. T-I-I. Knee. N, N, E, E. But it's not going to be an E at the end. It's going to be a Y. Sometimes when we hear that E sound, it's actually a Y. Tiny. City and tiny. Next up is waves. We have W, W. A, W, A, wave, V. Okay, and actually this kind of goes with our vowel consonant E pattern, but there's an S on the end of it. So to get that long A, we need to get an E. Then we're going to add an S on the end because it's more than one wave. It's plural, plural. Then we have current, current. So k, k. It's either going to be C or K, right? In this case, it's going to be a C. K, U. K, R. R. It's a double R. K, K. So we've got one double word right letter here. One double letter word right here. Maybe I didn't give myself enough space. Current. It's an E. In current. T. C-U-R-R-E-N-T. We're going to do electric. L, L, E. So E-L-E. T, T. R, R. Ick. I. And C. We are not going to add a K on the end. Because technically, if we take that away, trick normally, like trick somebody, has a K at the end, but electric does not. Then we have scream, which is good for, oh my goodness, I just realized I forgot a letter. Oh my gosh. Ah, that is so awful. Okay, crossing that out. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so I was just not even thinking. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not going to re-record the whole video, so we are just going to respell it. This might even be a bonus question when we're taking our spelling quiz next week is what word did Miss Phillips misspell going over the spelling patterns. Okay, so let's try that again. We have electric. I forgot the C. Electric. So it's spelled all the same, except that I forgot the extra C. Electric. Okay, now we have time to do the word scream. We have sk. That's an S. Sk, sk. Do you think it's going to be a K or a C? Most of the time with that k, k it's going to be a C. So sk, r, r. Eam. Okay, if you remember eam from a couple of weeks back, that is an E. A pattern. Scream. M. At the end. Scream. We have round. Round. R. 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 Ow. So together to make that ow sound, it's going to be an O. U. Round. N. D. Round. And we have upon. Upon. On. And that's going to be spelled like we were used to seeing it, upon. And gun. G. N. Gun. Alright guys, so that is our spelling patterns for the week. Sorry we didn't have as much of a pattern going on as we normally do. So you definitely want to practice since we don't have as many patterns to lean on this week. So do your best and make sure you study.